Hello, my name is Paulo Jaime. I'm here today to present my final project for my CSE 35 class with Professor Dr. Balsuria. The goal of this project, which is an app that allows people to build and to register events. The purpose of the app is to help students to find events on campus, and also to help organization to put to register the event on the app. So pretty much, if you have an organization on campus and you want to register an event, you just open the app, you put the information of the event, and all the users gonna have access to the information of this event. I thought that would be really useful since nowadays we have so many things happening on campus, but we don't have only one place we can find all the information. It would be really useful and easy to use for the students. So the way the app works is pretty simple. So we have the main page, which is just a welcome, and then you have the option to see the events and also to see the weather. If you click the option to see the event right here, then we're gonna have the app is gonna show this window right here. This window allows me to see the weather for the next 7 days for a specific location. For example, right here we have Phoenix, but we can put Chicago, we can put any other city, and that will display all the weather for the next 7 days. And also, apart from the weather, also gives more information. Like, for example, it says that it's going to be partial cloud, and also it's going to give more information so the user is going to know what kind of weather you can expect. This is also one thing I implement in my app. In order to implement this, this function right here, we had to make a API call, so I can get the data from another external source and import to the application. This was well done within the app, so I just had pretty much to code and get the data, and based on the data I just did some modification to display to the user. And apart from see the weather, also we have the see events right here. This is the main functionality of the app, my app in this case. So when I click this option right here, it's gonna take me to this first page right here. This first page shows me all the event some organization or some users had registered before. So for example, right here I have only 2 events, but I can add as many events as I want to. So this event, for each event, we're gonna have a picture of the event. We're gonna have the name of the event, in this case Thanksgiving, the date, and the location. And also we can click in the event to get more information about it. So for example, this second one, we have the name of the event, the location, and also the date. And here we have the option to go back, and here we have the option to add a new event. So this window right here is the same we saw before. So when I click add an event, it takes me to this page right here on the left. This page right here allows me to put the name of the event, the date, the address, the description, and also to select the page and save. As I save, automatically the table view is gonna be updated, and I will be able to see the event I created. Also, I can click in the event if I want to have more information about the event. I click on the event, then it's gonna direct me to this page right here, where we have the name, description, and this is all the description. And then also we're gonna have the date, and then also I was able here to implement the function to get me the direction to the place. Let's say I see this activity, this event that I want to attend, but I don't know where to go. So I can just click right here, and automatically it's gonna open the map and give me directions to the event. It's pretty useful, I think. So nowadays we just use our phone for pretty much everything. So I just click in the event, and it's gonna give me the information how to get to the place. So here we have the MVC of the app. So it's just pretty much to explain what happens in the controller, what happens in the view, and what happens in the model. So and we have the actions between. So we know from controller to view, we have, and also from view to controller, and at the same time from controller to model, and model to control. But we don't have any, because an MVC diagram, we don't connect a model with view, and we just have a description of what happened to the controller. The event's gonna be for the user. All the API is gonna happen right here, and also and in the view we have all the things that happen right here. I'm not gonna, because it's a lot of things. I'm not gonna read all of them, but I just can say, for example, a few things, so you can take a look. For example, display a collection view, and also we have right here. For example, all the connection we have with the database, all the things that happen right here. So just to have a clear idea of what happens exactly when we use the MVC diagram. And here we have the UML diagram. So just to give you a clear understanding how the process of the app works. So we just have the view controller, which is the main thing, and then everything else comes from this side. We have the user, organizer, and events right here, and all these for each entity we have the methods we have, and then we have all the entities. And for example, right here we have a functionality event, delete event, and display event, just to mention a few of them. And on this function right here, we have all this data right here. We have a UI text field, enter full name, enter username, and so on. So just to give a clear understanding what is the UML diagram for this specific app. Limitation and issues. Definitely, there was a lot of limitation and issues. I mean, it has been a great class, but we still have I still have my to face some issues along the way to build this application. But I think I was able to accomplish, and that was a great learning opportunity. For example, I had some issues. I would say more limitations actually with core data and between core data and Firebase. With this app, my goal is to transition for Firebase, because it's gonna become much faster, and this data is gonna be shared with all the users. I want to make sure that doesn't matter where you download the app, you still can access the same events as I access the events. So Firebase in this case, I think will give me better performance. So I am trying to. It's probably gonna be a future project to migrate to Firebase, because right now we have a core data, and I think we're gonna be limited in some ways. API definitely also was a great experience. I faced a few issues with APIs. I was struggling to call the API because I had some issues with the key, and I was not getting the right data. And when I was getting the right data, I had to do some modifications so I can present. And MVC diagram, definitely that was a completely new concept for me. I mean, I have messed around a little bit with building applications, but I never followed the MVC diagram. Takeaways. For takeaways, first of all, let's talk about MVC. As I mentioned previously, definitely that was a new experience for me, and I definitely learned a lot from it. And I think it's really be useful from now on in all the apps I built. Planning definitely helped me to plan a lot, because it's a really complex app, and I had to really allocate my time wise. So I had to plan what to accomplish and what date, and that was a great experience. And testing, definitely. I mean, I have been coding for some time, but I never really got deep into testing. But when you build such a complex app, you have to test along the way. You cannot just wait until the end and text and test the app. For example, when I was building the API, I had to test all the way just to see what type of data I was getting so I could fix along the way. And debugging, and also pretty much that was a great thing for me. So I didn't have to wait. I had to not wait until the end to debug, but debug along the way and be really careful, like to understand how the app is working. And that's it for my presentation. I hope you understood what I was trying to accomplish. And yeah, that's I'm so grateful for this experience, for being part of this class. And definitely that's I will definitely spend more time trying to build apps in iOS development. And it was a great experience. Thank you.